Hey guys, it's Ed from Ed's Mods again. Today we're going to be doing a little maintenance on the BMW 318IS, the E30. We're going to be cleaning this little guy here, the idle control valve, also known as ICV. So we're going to start off by unplugging this connector here. And you just have to press on the metal bar and wiggle it out. And then there's a screw that you're going to need to loosen on the top, and a nut that you're going to have to loosen on the bottom or remove altogether. And this loosens the whole unit. That's the only thing holding it in place, is this little bracket there. The next thing you're going to do is loosen the hose clamp that's holding it in place on the top. And this is a good time to check all your hoses and make sure none of them are cracked, and if they are, it's a good time to replace them. Same goes for the hose clamps if you want to replace those as well. Once you have the top one off, you got to work on the bottom side and undo the hose holding it in place. There is no hose clamp down there, but it is kind of hard to take off. You're just going to have to wiggle it out. So this is the part here, and as you can tell, it's still the original one, and I doubt it's ever been cleaned, so it's a good idea to clean it, especially if you have any idle issues or anything. I would start with cleaning this first. So one way to tell is by when you rattle it or shake it, it should move around pretty freely. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some Carb Cleaner and just spray the inside of it on both sides and let it sit in there for a while. So as you can tell, it already sounds like it's loose in there and it's moving around freely, and that's really what you want. So I would go ahead and spray it a few more times just for good measure, and then just let it sit and let it air dry, or you can dry it with a towel. Then I sprayed some Carb Cleaner on a towel, and I cleaned this area here where the hose connects to. So when we're putting it back together, we can see this little arrow here, and that's supposed to point up. That tells you which way it goes. So putting it back, just repeating the same process, connecting the bottom hose first, and then replacing the hose that was on the top. So now you're just going to tighten everything back up the way it was, and check your connections, and don't forget to plug in your connector that's hanging in the bottom, this guy here. So just plug it back in place and you should hear it snap in place. And then next thing you're going to do is you're going to turn your car on and rev it a few times, or test drive it if you want. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and if you know anybody with this same car, don't forget to share. Hit the like button if you can. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching.